Hey y'all, Kim here. I've been struggling. Um, Maybe that sounds obvious. I don't think anything's obvious, and or at least that's one of the Kimisms that I use. And if you're thinking that's obvious, it's probably not for the reasons that you think. So I've had a lot going on. My dad died, and I was doing this 30 days of dad thing, and people seem to think I was really sad about that. And while it was sad, like I didn't seem to feel sad the way that it seemed like people were thinking I was sad. And then Duder's been doing not great, and there was some thinking he was dying stuff. So some hard stuff, right? And other stuff, like just the life stuff that not everybody has to deal with because not everybody lives in a trouse. But like our fence is falling down, and there's a lot of work that needs to be done. And yesterday, for instance, I rallied to hike, which means that I was kind of not feeling like going to hike because, for whatever those reasons were. And so I rallied to hike, and I also haven't been taking Duck because I had resolved the last time that I took him that I wanted to do more training with him before I took him again, because I felt like I was building bad habits by taking him and not having the proper leash training done. So I'd been working on leash training, and then decided yesterday I would go ahead and take him, and doing the good thing again, like rallied to go myself, took the dog, all these things, and he actually did really good. And but at a certain point I realized he was done. Like, we weren't going for a 6-mile hike, we were going for a 1.5 mile hike, and that is not what I wanted or needed in my life. So here I did the good things, came home with an abbreviated hike, and got home, and Duder had gotten into the trash, which is the second time this has happened. And sick dog, old dog not doing well, gets into the trash. God knows what he ate. But one thing I do know he ate was cooked chicken thigh bones. There were 4 of them in there because I meal prep their food now, and I know how many bones were in there. And one of the things that dog people know is that you can't give dogs cooked bones, right? So this is the second time this has happened. So here I've come home from a short hike, was trying to get my energy better, walk into a dog who got in the trash, not only do I have a mess to clean up, but now I'm worrying if he's gonna die from eating chicken bones and not everything else that's been going on with him. And I step outside, I'm trying to calm down or whatever, and I look up, and the bees are eating the house, the carpenter bees are out, and the fence is falling down. And I just because I write in my head, or the way I work is words, and I texted the thought, the feeling that I felt, and it went like this. It was, I am so fucking frustrated with my life, I could sob. And I realized that I've been feeling that way for a while. And then when I say a while, that's meaning to me. Like, a while is vague. How long is a while? And so I try not to use words like that. And not only not use words like that, I try not to think like that. So it's all a mix of contradicting my own self and stuff like that. So it was a hard day yesterday, and that hard day isn't the first hard day. And it's really about, I think what it's really about is that I have, for a while now, however long that is, we could look back, I have felt like I have been obsessing about what's my thing, what's chemology, what am I really doing here that connects to purpose in life. And I've been trying to okay, what's your purpose, then what's your thing? And I have been obsessing about it, and I don't think obsessing is necessarily bad. I don't think that this is bad, and I think that I'm at a point where I'm so frustrated with myself, or frustrated with the fact that I haven't figured out what I think I need to figure out. And I keep having these little ahas, or whatever, not whatever, I keep having little ahas, and then they must not be a real aha or the aha, because I don't stay with it. And then it's back to the drawing board not every day, well, maybe every day. How many times I could tell you in a notebook that I have written down, what do you want? What do you really want? And done my line of questioning and my stuff that has worked for so many other things in my life. And I just feel like it's not working for this one. And it's coming to a head, it has to. And so all of that to say that I'm gonna just start trying all those bad language stuff that I don't even care. Not that I don't care, but some of it I don't think that is my bad language stuff. I think I'm okay with the word try, and there's stuff in the positivity, blah, 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 that try is not good. I'm gonna try to just start doing my ideas. And this is like, that's a hint, or not hint, that's a reference back to like all the ways I've tried to be figuring this out for the last, how long is a while? I did 30 days of chemology, 30, or was that 10 days? I did 30 days of chemology. I did 30 days of do your ideas. I did 30 days of selling. And that goes back 1, 2, maybe 3 years. And I have just been trying to figure out how to do this and what is this and define this. And then I read books like The One Thing, and it's like, I can't choose one thing. Like, I just can't. I get teary-eyed just saying that. Like, bleh. So I don't know what I'm doing, but I gotta start doing something. And I, for a while, felt like maybe I should do videos, and I just listened to a Gary Vee thing that said do lots of content. And the thing is, I actually have lots of ideas, like things I want to post and share about, but because I don't have it all like prettily and organizedly lined up, I don't. And I put it on a list for later, and then I just don't do it. And I think that's just not good for me. I think that's hurting me. And so this is my attempt at starting a YouTube channel, something, video, and not worried about it being long-winded. I'm at 6 minutes, and maybe it wasn't clear, and the script should have been better, and my hair should have been fixed, and the makeup should have been on, and none of the things. I'm just gonna start, and maybe this will be one video and I don't do it again, which usually isn't me. Like, I'm good about that, but I gotta do something. And when I think about, okay, like, just start sharing and creating and doing the things that you want to do. But then it's like, how spending all that time, and then I don't know how that's going to make money. Like, I ultimately want to make money doing this thing, whatever this thing is. But in the meantime, since I've been struggling and trying to figure it out, I just haven't been doing my thing. And I've realized that a couple of times, and I have these starts. And I recently, did a share on Facebook about like, okay, I'm back again. And that was when I finished the 30 Days of Dad. And so I'm going to try the video thing. And then I'm just going to try to start putting it out there, the stuff that I think, feel, and do, and stop obsessing about it being under some umbrella of a theme that is cohesive and makes sense. And the theme is me. And I'm just going to try to start being comfortable with that. Like, Gary Vee can be Gary Vee, and so-and-so can be so-and-so, and that girl lives in a van, and that girl does this, and it can just be Kim, and maybe. But I'm going to try to start getting comfortable with that. And I couldn't start without having some explanatory video, because that's how I am. So this is that. Okay, ciao for now.